When I came here, I knew I wanted to start a company, and at some point it hit me that there's this really amazing opportunity in food. And I love food. I always thought of it as something that would always be a passion for me. And with this product, I realized that there's not only a huge opportunity to explore my passion, but also have an impact on the world in a greater and positive way. I started making other things out of chickpeas. I was making breads, I was making flatbreads and all kinds of pancakes, high protein pancakes. But then I made this pasta and was actually able to convince my roommate that it was regular pasta. He didn't even know that it was made from another ingredient. And so again, all of those things combining to really show that this has the potential to change the pasta category. So I started making this in my kitchen originally, then realized I wanted to get it out there on a larger scale. So I did a crowdfunding campaign. And in that crowdfunding campaign, we actually got found by a reality TV show. It was a lot like Shark Tank. It was called Restaurant Startup. And through that, we realized that there was real demand for the product. The show went really well. And then while we were still really not at scale yet, Meijer actually discovered our product and was the first store out of any to carry our product. So before we had even entered a store, we had suddenly sold to 215 stores. As I was looking for a place to manufacture our product, and that was ultimately how we found our manufacturing plant, was through the product center, through a referral, and it initiated the conversation. And Micah was fantastic to be helpful in that conversation, and it's really just taken off from there.
Brian and the banza staff have been great to work with. Always very intuitive and wanting to learn more as much as they can, and then really apply the knowledge that they've learned.
The Product Center has been an incredible resource for us. Everything from when we initially found our manufacturing plant to when we have questions about what to do next, whether it's shelf life testing or just finding a resource that we know exists in Michigan, but we might not know the direct person to reach out to. We know that the Product Center is there to connect us with their contacts that they've already been working with, so we can keep as much as we possibly can within the state of Michigan and find the people that are the best possible people to work with. It's far from a one-man band. We're a team of 7, and we would not be nearly as successful if it weren't for the people on our team. Started the business with my brother. He originally worked in private equity, so he brings to the table an incredible amount of experience from a unit economics standpoint, making sure that when we make decisions, they make financial sense. Of course, there's always the challenge of building awareness. There are still a ton of people who haven't heard of banza. I'm sure most of the people seeing this video haven't heard of banza. So there's that as well. And we're always out there. We're doing demos. We do Eastern Market every Saturday. We're doing everything we can to connect with the consumer so that they know that this product is out there, that it's a better version of pasta, and that it's what they should be eating. If you look at it, it cooks just like regular pasta, but it has double the protein and half the net carbs. So if you're going to eat a pasta, there's really no reason why you wouldn't eat this. That's really what we've stood by since the beginning, and it's what we continue to stand by today is, again, it's the perfect pasta. There's just no reason not to eat it.
I look for banza when I go into the supermarket, as well as, I love seeing them at Eastern Market here in Detroit every Saturday, and just seeing how much they're interacting with clients, and Brian's still out there. So,
my name is Brian Rudolph with banza, and I'm incredibly grateful to be accepting the award for Entrepreneur of the Year from the MSU Product Center.